Morning guys, welcome back to Don Amots. This morning we have got next to me this stunning Auto-Trail Tracker EKS. So with that, end kitchen, side shower room and your two bench seats that then marry up into a double bed or potentially two singles, whatever the preference is really. It's based on the Fiat Ducato, so it's the 2.3 turbo diesel engine. It's got the 130 brake horsepower and it's the manual 6-speed gearbox. Now it's 2019, so roughly 4 years old. The mileage on it though, it's only got 8,240 odd miles on it. So for its age, albeit it is 4 years old, you know, it's done 2,000 miles, just over a year. It's nothing, it's barely running in my opinion. Because of it, it's a stunning looking van. Real credit to the previous people because they've kept it looking lovely throughout its life as well. You'll see that as we go through the van, the quality and the care, attention to detail. Again, it's a Don Amots van, so it's what you'd expect. Come follow me round. If I don't trip over a stone on the way. I know everyone would laugh and it'd make a cracking video, but let's not start there, shall we? So on this side, a couple of nice and easy things. You have got aerial points, so obviously some sites do have external aerial points, so you can pop it in there as well. Water, Truma heating, water again, so that's outside shower point, and toilet set. Now, one nice features on the EKSs that are ever so slightly older, on the new ones that they don't have, is this lovely big area. Sod's on, it's locked. Oh hey, it's not. Lovely big storage space. It's really deep. You can probably just see, I know it's dark in there, but from how long this pole is, how deep it is.
Brilliant.
Cracking space, seats, barbecue, anything like that really. Let's shut straight back up. Coming round the back, another feature I really like about these auto trails of this age, you have your spare wheel on the back. Really easy to get to. Key socket just there, straight in, and you can get to it. You know, touch wood, it never would happen, but if it did, easy access.
Yeah.
It does have a reversing camera just below the rear centre brake light as well. Now, coming around this side, again, I know a lot of you guys will know this, but I always like to point it out, habitation door with step as well. And then you've got clean water in and also outside gas barbecue point. Now, just coming around here, just had a quick look before doing the video. So in here, the previous customers have left all kind of your kitchen items, shall I say, and a couple of gas pipes in there as well. To me, they look like they've barely, yeah, exactly. They look near perfect. And again, that's a lovely big space, and that goes under the bench seat, obviously on the passenger side as well. Now, traditionally, this is where you keep your gas bottles. There are gas bottles in it, but again, previous owners have been quite clever. They fitted a GASLOW system to it. So a little bit easier than normal gas bottles in my opinion. Literally get to your LPG filler, straight in, very much like filling up with diesel in a simple term. Especially when you're on the continent as well, that's a really easy and handy thing to have. Now, one thing you can't see on this, but underneath, you have got the stabiliser legs. So it would have been an option on these vans. Someone's had it fitted aftermarket, by that I mean. So you've got 4 legs that come down. I'll show you the control panels inside in a moment, but they'll come down and then they'll level the van completely. So if you are on any ground that's a little bit uneven, rather than traditionally putting the plastic chocks underneath the wheels, you can use that system and it levels yourself out. Really clever, and wouldn't have been a cheap item either. No. Now, the weight of the van and the length of the van, so the van's just over or just under 6.5 meters, so 6.45 off the top of my head. The weight of it is 3,650 kg, so just over 3.5 ton. So for those of you in the know, that means you need your C1 part of your license. Just check it, so you've got it. If you have, ace. All right, one last thing to point out before I forget. You've got your lovely big awning that goes the majority of the length of the van. The pole for that was in that cupboard, in the kind of the wet locker, shall I say, just around the back you saw a minute ago. Manual, straight in, turn it, nice and easy. All right, let's have a ganders inside. After you, Wendy.
Thank you.
Now, some people may have noticed on the door you had your lovely Auto-Trail brolly. God, couldn't think then. Sun's out and I'm not thinking of brollies, that's why. And then you've also got your fly screen that comes across your habitation side. When I mentioned about the controls for the self-levelling, so they've had them fitted just on the side here. So it might look a bit confusing. It's honestly not. It's a very easy system. It's automatic, so you don't have to do anything yourself. And then just above my head is your main control panel for the van. Within that, you can control the majority of your systems on there, including your water and your waste, so on and so forth. It also has your solar part in there as well. So yes, this has got a solar panel, and yes, it's an intelligent charging, so it can either do the leisure or it can do the vehicle, whatever's necessary really. All right, coming in, we'll start at the front and then we'll work our way back, if that's all right, Wendy.
Yeah.
So front here, obviously it's on the Fiat chassis, like I said. On the steering wheel, got all your volume controls, etc. Back here, you've got your cruise control.
Yep.
Obviously 6-speed manual. In here, you've got your satellite navigation, Bluetooth connection for your mobile phone. You can connect items using USB as well. And you've got that connection just down here with your few cup holders. Air conditioning in the cab, but not in the HAB.
Yep.
And then you also have cooled glove box up here and the main glove box down there as well. Now, as probably everyone's noticed, you've got your telly here. You don't obviously have to have that down when driving. Strongly suggest not to. But you would have that up here. You would turn, so I just can't do it for a minute while it's down, and then you keep it in place. Yeah. But then obviously while you're then static, you'd have the telly down. It just means it's out your way, it's not on your cabinet sides, and it just gives you extra room for all your kitchen side of things. Both your seats are captain's seats, so they spin round as like so. And then just above my head, you have this massive arched skylight. It opens as well, and then it will have your blind across it. Adds so much extra light into these cabs, you honestly don't know until you come in and the blind's drawn on one of them and you think, wow, what a difference that honestly makes. And then just above my head as well, you have this massive U shape of cupboards. Now, for anyone who says these haven't got much storage space, I beg to differ. Yeah. You can fit so many items in, and especially the ones above the head and the cab, they're extremely deep.
Good for bedding, aren't they?
Those ones? Perfect. Yeah. Absolutely perfect. You know, you do have a bit of space under these as well, but to be fair, you can fit the majority of items in there. So while we're talking about these seats, so you could have them as two really long singles. I've seen many people do it. Alternatively, it's one very large double. It's a wonderful size bed for the size of van. Really is. Your two outer windows, they both have your blinds as well. So again, fly blind, and second to that, blackout. They can meet in the middle and you can have it as much as you want, and both those windows open. Just above Wendy's head, we have another skylight. So overall, we've got two skylights, and then you've also got an extractor fan, which we'll look at in a minute as well. Okay. Just below us, you've got your main part of your heating. So you've got your radiator system. And then just coming back here, you'll also see the outlets for the remainder of the blown air system as well. The heating control panel for that is just up here. Really easy system to use. So just following around here as well. So you've got your wardrobe, really big wardrobe, plenty of space. Wouldn't be any of my clothes in there, it'd be the missus, but still, you know, massive space for whoever does need it. In here, shelved units, big space, and then another one just where Wendy's opened as well, that's also got your freestanding table. Yeah. Again, that would fit exactly where I'm standing now, or if it's a daylight day and it's gorgeous, you'd have it outside, wouldn't you? You'd have your canopy out, you'd have it outside, be having brekkie out there in the sun. Lovely large fridge and freezer. Freezer section in the top, fridge in the bottom. but
Yep.
wonderful space. And then just above us, you've got your big microwave.
Yeah.
Really nice
Super.
size. And it's Russell Hobbs. Yes, you know, it's a lovely brand. Just underneath, we've got extra TV point and 12 volt and normal plug socket. So some people would put a telly here as well. I personally don't see the point when you've got one just behind me.
Yeah, got loads of surface.
Yeah, exactly. Food preparation, getting stuff ready for your barbecue.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'll swap places with you.
Thanking you. So we'll start in here. So you've got your separate toilet and shower, and you've got a lovely big vanity mirror,
Yeah.
large sink, and also you've got another cupboard, or two cupboards in there, sorry, to store all your stuffs. All right, then behind me, so you've got this lovely independent grill and oven. And then just where I've opened at the top as well, you've got your 3 gas burners and your hot plate. Just bear in mind, and I know the majority of you will know this, but your hot plate and your microwave, you will have to be plugged in to use those into your mains, by that I mean, so you can't use them while wild camping. Just above me, even more storage. If you remember, outside there was a locker that had a plastic bag in with loads of brand new items, or what looked like brand new items.
Yeah.
They would go in here, so you had like plate storage and other bits and bobs like that. That's where they would traditionally go, so you can just pop them straight in. Lovely large sink with drainage side as well. And then underneath, I would say probably cutlery drawers,
Yeah.
and then
Pan drawer.
yeah, pots, pans, habitation doors trying to close me in. And again, that's actually, to be fair, that's probably more your cutlery drawer, because it's already partitioned. And you've just got things in there like your drainer for your sink, extra plugs, thank you Wendy, and your bits like that. More drawers, and they're actually really deep. I don't know if the camera really picks it up, but they're cracking. And then in there, more shelved units.
Brilliant.
So a lovely van. Oh, extract fan above my head, sorry.
Yeah.
Really nice van. You know, for saying it's 4 years old, you would never know, and you can probably tell from the video how well it's kept. And with the mileage, you know, just over 8,000 miles, it's done absolutely nothing. Perfect van for 2 people. You know, bear in mind it is 2 travelling, it is 2 sleeping, but if it is the 2 of you, you won't be bashing elbows, you won't be struggling for room. You can see how much flexibility Wendy and me have in here just doing a video.
Yeah.
You'll have plenty living and sleeping in here as well. This will be on our showground a little later today. Again, my name is James. Give us a call, pop in. We're more than happy to run through the van with you, answer any questions or queries you've got as well. Hopefully try and do some business. See you soon.